woman was shocked to discover while taking a shower that her 8-year-old son had started losing his hair, as if someone had pulled it out by force. To figure out the reason, she quickly asked her son, but his answer left her completely stunned.
Do you know why you do it?
At bedtime, I just want to make a ball of yarn.
Even her husband was deeply shocked. He couldn't understand why their usually obedient son would act so strangely, until that night when Ellie was tidying up and found a tangled clump of hair inside the drawer. Fearing that something was wrong with their son's mind, the couple quickly scheduled an appointment with a doctor and had a full examination done for him. But the test results showed nothing abnormal. A month earlier, Ellie and her husband had bought a villa at a court auction. The scenery was beautiful and far from the city noise, which made them both very satisfied, so they couldn't wait to move in. That very night, they reignited their passion. But at the crucial moment, a tire suddenly shattered the window. Jason jumped to his feet, only to realize that a car had crashed into the tree outside their door. The next day, while the couple was fixing the damaged wall, they noticed their son playing near the crash site. Ellie, worried something might happen, immediately sent her son back inside. Only then did Jason have the mind to study the area's layout. He found that their house sat right on a sharp curve. Locals familiar with the road would always slow down there. Although there was a curve warning sign, it had long been covered by thick branches. To prevent another tragedy, Jason immediately brought out a chainsaw to clear the branches. After experiencing the first accident, Jason poured almost all his energy into it. He even kept talking about it during dinners with friends. Seeing the surprised looks of his coworkers made Jason, who was often ignored, feel a sense of satisfaction for the first time. But his wife was very unhappy about it. She held it in until the party was over, and then finally exploded with emotion. They thought it was just a small bump in life. But that night, another accident happened again. While barbecuing, Jason heard the screech of brakes. Realizing something happened, he rushed outside, just in time to see one driver fleeing the scene. Looking at the other driver who had fallen unconscious, Jason inexplicably picked up the man's phone. Back inside, he couldn't stop thinking about the crash. He didn't even hear what his wife had just said. The next day at work, Jason pulled out the phone he had secretly kept from the night before and began snooping into the man's life. After getting a general idea about him, Jason actually went straight to the man's funeral, pretending to be a friend to comfort his daughter. After witnessing 2 deaths in front of him, Jason started using his spare time to learn first aid, until the day the couple noticed their son acting strange. Although the doctor said their son was fine, Ellie still believed the string of car accidents had affected their son's mind. To calm his wife's fears, Jason volunteered to take a week off and drive their son to and from school every day. But even while spending time with his son, his eyes kept wandering toward the window. That day, Jason was picking his son up from school when an ambulance sped past him. Seeing the traffic jam near his house, Jason instantly realized another accident had occurred. Once again, 2 cars had collided. Seeing the brutal crash scene, Jason's eyes were drawn to the injured person on the stretcher. He didn't snap out of it until a medic called to him. That's when he suddenly remembered his son was still in the car. But when he ran back to the car, he found that his son had already disappeared.